I haven't continued the quests in forever. I know I should to get ready for Pentaconi that releases within, I'm gonna assume, about, until the end of the day. Anyway, this is just a recording of me reacting to it. I digress. To Dan Hong!
Donhung! Branya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Wait, what? I don't remember any message.
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Branya's a good friend of ours.
Oh yeah, now I remember it.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Yep, that makes sense.
Donhung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Thank you for understanding.
You're welcome, bro. You dressed up.
It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
I feel like anytime there's a stress-free adventure, I feel like it always turns into a stress adventure.
Don't get yourself all worked up. If Eurillo 6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, if only Himeko could... maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. At his age, he might not appreciate the Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure.
Oh, why? No.
You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right?
Well, that's... Yeah, you're right, I never have, but I don't think I want to, because I'm kind of afraid.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds.
Pretty sure we've seen all the sights on our trip there.
Donhung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
So that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Donhung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Sounds good. Wait a minute.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
You got it. Which will be really soon because I've been putting this off for far too long. Huh? Huh?
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
It's very nice. However, I'm kind of worried as the fact that there's oh wait, the Trailblaze don't really get cold. Never mind.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long. But now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
Hey, I'll let you know it's fashionable and stylish. Plus, I doubt I could actually change it.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Dress pretty for the both of us.
Pajamas, hot water bottle. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything? Other people might fall for that. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go?
Let's go.
Bellapog?
Ooh, Warp Trotter. Wait, Topaz?
Galabon. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh,
Oh, Burr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
oh, you can still feel the cold, I
One
guess.
thing's for
My
sure,
bad.
though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
I suppose.
Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not. That's what I'd like to know. If they're here to look for Findy, then they're more than just, there's only one way to find out. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Or
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out?
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
oh.
Glad
is
to make your
Topaz.
acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Oh, I'm pretty sure any bodyguard would say that to two people randomly coming out of the snow.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts.
Just stress free.
Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
True.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing.
So is a Stellaron.
I heard that Eurillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
So about that.
Huh?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your luck.
Let's go, Nami.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess.
Well, business is in Stellaros, but I digress.
Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect, but I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. Miss March,
Whoops.
you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
I should know. I got turned around. Although I don't have any of that recorded because of my PC being so bad before.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
That's fair enough.
Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. Me too.
You two make a cute pair.
Working for a massive company, getting paid high. I don't know.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think?
Yeah.
Come on, let's head into the city.
Who knows what'll be in the future? Do I get teleported or do I have to walk?
Wow.
Teleported
there
it
are
is.
people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Wow, they actually added more NPCs here. That's amazing. Oh, Serval.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start sing.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Heartbeats.
Whoops. Oh, I clicked through that too fast. Wait, there's more than 3 though. Oh wait, is this the guards? Yo, Jabbar.
Formation.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize.
Understood. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing additional...
Got it. We'll get out of your way.
Bye for now.
One neat guy.
Can I get one, please?
What?
Out of the oven.
Oh, it's been years.
So
Aunt Gertie!
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy.
Well, yeah, but we were invited to a festival, and we all know how we get returned festivals.
Oh, you're here for the Soulworm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each.
Hey, that's not fair! Get to the back of the line. Ever heard of first come, first served?
You ever hear about saving your city?
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now. Take a look at these beauties. These are the best.
Oh, wow, they smell so good!
You're making me
They
hungry.
look so crispy and crunchy.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now.
Oh, I could only go to 3? What?
Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring?
I think that's more than a stroll.
Say, I think we should probably pay Branya, or we could go check out...
Why not, Branya? Oh, Topaz is here.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter.
Okay.
However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway.
Tough room.
Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are... I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
I don't know if the underworld will be much welcoming to that. So, all day out.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC.
Oh, yeah?
There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival.
So about the dead.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze.
Yep.
It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurela 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers.
Wow, the place looks even nicer.
Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Oh, gosh.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
That would be correct.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
It's a yes-no situation.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurela 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Probably because of the Stellaron.
The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
Yeah.
And the interest.
I don't think I want to know how much interest comes with that debt. Over 200 years.
An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Yikes.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
It's not even in a condition where it can repay anything.
Right. We need to figure out how to help them. The IPC is too big and...
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
There's no such thing as stress-free with us.
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Well, we can try. I don't
Have
know
no
how
fear,
much.
Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
You know what? Fair enough, I guess. Let's go.
Yeah, after all, this guy here is a pretty good negotiator.
Wait, what?
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Don't worry. Usually try to stay out of the battles. Mostly because I keep working on my team.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz, we might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She's...
Okay. It's like the Herda AI. Except nummy PFP. Do I just...
Okay, got it. We better think about...
Better think about what? Oh, crap. Oh. I didn't realize that there was an IPC station here. I found her.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Indeed it is.
Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right?
Up until you're relaxing.
What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, welcome to the underworld.
It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts a several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The
Okay.
Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself.
Probably Welter Himiko, but not me.
I suppose what I'm trying to say is what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Okay.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but
No? A collaboration?
not exactly.
Let's walk and talk.
This way. This way where?
Most
Oh, it's
exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her.
Yep.
So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
We, help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
What are you talking about? I'm not...
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's.
What happened to those cases? And did any of them turn out good?
I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
It's...
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed— oops! Almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one.
Considering most of Belobog's trades is based in the heating ore.
The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
I'm gonna say it's probably.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
I wish I had a Nummy of my own.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better.
What
Whoops.
do you take the IPC for, Miss
Rapidly
March?
clicking.
We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation.
The IPC's its followers of the preservation? That I did not know.
No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
You know what that...
So
Sir?
you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand.
Okay.
But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
Yikes. But also, understandable.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere?
Well, because we were sent on a mission.
Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
See ya.
What now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't... Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed.
Yeah.
I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
I think IPC would be terrible as an enemy.
All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Oh, wait, did I even go to school?
Wouldn't know. From my understanding, your story is that they found you in a crystal. That's why you're named March 7th.
Did someone send you a message?
Oh yeah, it's Zila. Heard you're back in Balabog. Give me a moment when you have a minute. It's really urgent. What's going on? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. Asked what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Yeah, don't mess with them. Oh. I guess I gotta go say hello.
Huh? The IPC are... seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration.
Here we go again.
You really did jinx us. I don't think... I guess complaining won't get us anywhere.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Zila!
Hello.
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back.
Probably for the best.
You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter?
What's going on inside the mine?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black.
Make no comment towards that.
These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're serious.
Guess there's
You
no
think Topaz is around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
Or maybe it's with her full authors.
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the Potaz, Pazto? Whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine.
Back into a fight.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way!
You guys must be exhausted standing... what's the...
You two were talking to the director in the snow...
so it's you! Do you even know who you're talking...
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even...
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
You get a better job? One that's easier?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what... No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's... That's it? He sure took off quickly.
The power of the nameless. For context, I might cut that out. If I don't, I'm sorry for my team.
17 rounds of interviews, and these are the best people they can.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down. Let's set up.
My dude.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show. Right after we finished chatting with Topaz and did it take you that long to notice? The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to
Okay.
Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Oh my goodness, I have to fight them all.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, Miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Oh.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy.
Plus, for some reason, one of the Aeons wiped it out of existence.
I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests, undefined. Analyzing objectives, analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Oh no.
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I think it's about to be very unpeaceful very soon.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
I guess I gotta go through this.
All the miners here huddled together.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
Yeah.
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that.
What up, Nummy?
Sounds like you two are getting along. Serious?
Look, you guys. Looks like it...
looks like they want to find their master.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Did they knock anyone down?
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards!
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
As long as you don't have to fight anything. Oh, come on. Why?
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
I wouldn't assume so, but...
We'll see who's real.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
I went the wrong way.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Well...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for your... I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah.
You know Topaz? It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
And I might just skip to when the end fight is over, despite I am not happy with my team.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy labor, damn it! Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
The name was...
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Sir.
Darn it.
Sir, we've just received word from...
Director Tope.
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
Yeah, good.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their face, so, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
Someone who I want on my team.
It's a long story.
Debt? What do you mean?
I mean, she's a Bellbogs and dead. That's essentially what it means.
You should probably ask Branya to explain it.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
I think timing was part of the plan.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Oh my goodness, we're just going back and forth. Can I get a teleport at the very least?
I get the feeling Branya's worried about. Are you coming with us?
Go on without me. I still Branya messaged you, which means...
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Clipot?
Yay, rewards.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Yikes.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Couldn't have seen everything.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. all they talk about is asset evaluation.
Yeah.
Silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
They could have called it any other thing.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look.
You see, I can't read this.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life.
Topaz, sorry, Nami can
In
type.
your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end.
Acid rain sounds horrible.
Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared.
Oh, jeez.
When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6.
Okay, but what's part of the contract?
I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands.
That's amazing, but what's
This
the
definitely
contents
can't,
of the...
and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
What's the contents of the contract?
That thought has crossed my mind.
Right. I don't think it's fair for...
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter.
Well, considering they came in by force, I don't know if they'll be very happy.
The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
I would hope high regard, because we saved their place. Do I have voting rights?
I think we should leave this matter to the... We've got your back. We failed to...
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Oh, joy. Oh my goodness, my Clara's almost dead. In any case, I'm gonna stop recording here for this episode. I'll come back to again because I'm afraid that this episode will take a lot longer to edit. Anyway, see ya!